I'm Allison Laws. I am a second-year master's student here at UCD doing biomedical engineering, and I'm also a Global Excellence Scholar. I actually heard about UCD through one of my professors at my undergraduate university. She really recommended the biomedical engineering program, and she also talked about all of the biomedical engineering companies here in Dublin, as well as throughout the whole country. So yeah, I decided to apply because part of my heritage is Irish. Although I've had a lot of opportunities to travel back at home, like with my family, I wanted an opportunity to do something on my own and be able to experience another part of the world. One thing that really sealed the deal was being able to have a work placement as part of my program. Not a lot of master's programs have the opportunity to work in the industry. So one of the main scholarships that influenced me was the Global Excellence Scholarship. It's a pretty short application to fill out and something that's really beneficial as it applies to either half of your tuition or the entirety of your tuition. I know that there's also a lot of help with US federal aid. There's a lot of events that UCD Global hosts that I've had the benefit of participating in and have been able to meet a lot of other international students, not just from the US, but from other countries as well. One thing that really shocked me when I came here was taking 6 courses at a time, but at least in engineering, it does require a heavy workload. The classes are structured a lot more differently. You get opportunities to be not only in lecture, but also have a lot of tutorial classes where the professors and you get to speak more conversationally and be able to answer a lot of questions as well as learn about the research that they're doing. Yeah, it was really easy to find different activities online as well as through UCD as well. UCD typically sends out an email of different things going on campus, or even at the beginning of the year, they have different tours that are going on. So one thing that I was really interested in doing was traveling the country as well as being able to travel around Europe a little bit more freely. It really reminded me of home in the Midwest. There's a lot of like countryside and you get to see the cows. I really like how diverse it is. There's people coming all from different countries, different areas of the world, and you get to see a lot of diversity in the city itself. There's a bunch of different restaurants. Some of my friends and I favorite restaurants are a lot of the Japanese ones in the city. There's a really good ramen bar that I would recommend. In one way, I think this country is really similar to Michigan and the Midwest, but the old historical buildings are something that you don't really get to see back at home. So that's one thing that I've really enjoyed being able to view here. It's a lot more accessible. It's one thing that I really enjoy is that you can get the flights for really cheap compared to if you were traveling even domestically within the US. So yeah, that's one thing that I really enjoyed is that it's a lot more easy to access as well as a lot cheaper. So far, my favorite place has definitely been Galway. When my friend and I went, it was during the spring and it was super sunny and it was really nice, and we got to sit by the beach and it was really fun just to soak in the sun and experience a different part of Ireland. My life is really different. I'm not used to not having a car, so I've gotten used to taking a lot of the public transportation, which is once again, also really easy to access. Buses on campus are always coming by and it's always easy to take a trip into the city center. Yeah, my main plan right now is applying for jobs, especially in the engineering field. It's expected that you start applying the fall before your graduation date, so I've started looking at jobs. I'm looking to apply everything that I've learned here to different roles throughout the US mainly, but I'm open to looking around the rest of the world. I would definitely look into what your program offers and making sure that it aligns with your interests. One thing that I really looked forward to was the work placement here. So if your program does offer a work placement, I definitely recommend looking into that program as well as seeing all of the opportunities that you can have as part of your degree out throughout Ireland. Yeah, I would definitely convince someone to come here. There's a lot of great benefits to attending this school. I think either for a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or any PhD opportunities, there's a lot of different and interesting research that can be done here at the university. A lot of the professors are doing things in various areas, so you'll definitely find something that aligns with what you want to do in the future here at the school. I think the main thing that I would tell my younger self is always go for it. Even if you're hesitant at first, take those risks and it'll pay off in the end.